Hi, Mark here with Wolters World, and I got my backpack. We're ready to travel to Gothenburg. And today what we have for you are just some ways that you can tell which train you're supposed to be on, how you can figure out the train timetables here in Europe. So here's a few tips. The first thing you need to know is the train times in Europe are all on the 24-hour clock. So if it's at 13:30, that means it's at 1:30 in the afternoon. Okay, that's the first thing that a lot of people get kind of stuck on. Now, if you're trying to find your trains or your train times, there's kind of three options that I really recommend. One, check online before you travel so you can see when are some of the normal train times that do go. Now, not all trains will show up on these websites, but it'll give you a good idea. I like to use bahn.de, and on there they have train timetables for all over Europe. Okay. Another thing you can do is when you come to the train station, you can either go to the ticket office and ask there, but that takes forever, or use one of the automatic kiosks, and they have them here in Oslo, they have them in Berlin, they have them in London, they have them all over, and you can search for train times on there so you have an idea when your trains leave, when you need to be there, or when you're going to get in and things like that. And then they have it the old-fashioned way. You have signs like this up in all the train stations, or most of the train stations in Europe, and they'll have either departures and arrivals. Make sure you look up here. Now up here you see it says Avgang, but it also says departures. So you know these are the departures from here in Oslo. So what you look on here is it'll tell you the time the train leaves, the number of the train, also where there's some of the destinations that are on the way. Now it might have all the destinations or it might not, but you want to look and see, is my train destination on here? Then if it is, look and see some of the other stops so you know, hey, when should I get ready to get off my train in case I miss it, okay? So those are kind of like the three kind of ways you can check your train timetables. Obviously, if you got your phone, you can do the web one. If you're in this station and you want to talk to somebody and get some help, you can do that. Use the kiosk, and they're very simple in multiple languages all over Europe. So you can get it in English, Italian, German, anywhere in Europe, which is really fantastic. And of course, you got the old-fashioned ones I like to do like this. Anyway, if you want to learn more train travel tips or other travel tips, check us out on our website at woltersworld.com. We're also on Twitter and Facebook, and we really appreciate your likes and subscriptions. And if you love to travel like we do, we've got all kinds of videos. So please subscribe on our newest travel videos, 5 things you'll love and hate about Norway, 10 things that'll shock you about being here in Norway. They'll show up in your news feed, no problem. Anyway, I'll say bye from here in Oslo, getting ready to get my train to Gothenburg. Bye.